What in the nine hells is going on over here?
What's it look like? We're going in.
Going in? Are you out of your mind? There's 30 hostages in there for all we know.
All we know? We don't know shit, Knight. If there's hostages, why hasn't anyone asked for ransom? If they're terrorists, where's their goddamn list of commands? All we know is that someone shot up your sleigh, and it could be the same nutjob that you've been talking to on your stones.
What about the damn body that's hanging off the roof?
Who the hell knows? Maybe he was some Numenite paladin who found out Solstmas was stolen from the fairies. Chief, we're ready. I'm coming. Attention, Pole Ice. Attention, Pole Ice.
This is
Winter Duke Bobinson. Who is this?
Okay. This is the kidnappers. I want 40 snapping dragon tails in a nice bouillabaisse soup, warmed, carried on the back of 40 eunuchs. To show that we are honest. A small offering. A hostage. On fire!
That's 22 for intimidate check.
God damn, didn't you hear him? He practically pulled the goddamn trigger himself. He gave that man to them.
Uthgar, can't you read between the damn lines? He did everything he could to save him. If he gave himself up, they'd both be dead.
Maybe. And maybe they'd at least be talking to us. Now tell your partner to stay out of it. Or so help me, if he lives through this, I'll put him behind bars myself.
He's alone, tired, hunted, and hasn't seen diddly squat from us. And you think he's gonna give a flying fuck about what you're going to do to him? Bobinson, wake up and smell the shit you're shoveling.
Anytime you want to go home, Warlock, consider yourself dismissed.
Bobinson, you couldn't drag me away.
Knight. Bud, you still with me? What's going on, bud?
I'm here, Roy, but I'm kind of busy right now. Let's talk later, alright?
Oh, Winter, you're coming in. That's it, isn't it? Krampus. No, I told you what you're dealing with here.
I said we'll talk later, Roy. If you're what I think you are, you should know when to listen, when to shut up, and when to twinkle.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. We want to wish you all a Merry Solstmas, which is our strange seasonal winter holiday around here. Today, I'm going to be Santa's little helper, and, well, we like to keep it in the holiday spirit. And I'm doing that by steadily and methodically murdering the PCs that I've had my players make. Those players are to my left.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, Randall, I killed you last time. What are you playing this time?
Well, after Reggie grabbed some crab legs and hauled ass, because this was not going to turn...
Sorry, introduce yourself first, and then I'll ask that. That was bad.
Yeah, bad Jay. Bad.
Yeah, bad
now describe it. Describe why you're bad. Vivid detail.
Harder.
Give us the description.
Hit me.
What color panties are you wearing?
Ugh.
None.
Oh.
Ah! That's how we know it's...
Slut.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we know it's the real Jay and not a body snatcher.
All right, Randall, to my left.
Hi, this is Randall, returning once more to try and steal that nice fat sack. It just looks so good. And if you guys remember last time, I was playing an Asimar who was hanging out.
Yeah, but he was my first success story. I hung him from the missile pole.
Hey,
Yeah.
he hung himself.
No, there was a rope that was thrown not by me.
He was thrown from the window by me and hung by you guys.
It was great. And then
Was his
I was
last name
just trying to
Epstein?
deck the halls, okay?
you text something, man. And after that, I played Reggie, the Dragonborn. But he He just was there for crab legs, and it just looked like it
He
was going
stole the
sideways.
crab legs and left.
Yeah.
He was a douche. He's the biggest monster
They
here.
didn't have the garlic butter sauce, dude. Don't talk about it.
But you still ate the crab legs, you fat fuck.
Yes. And
Valid insult.
Valid. And today I am playing Bark, the Kenku Great Weapon Fighter.
And may I ask what this Kenku's tie-in with Solstmas would be?
Oh, I'll say it in character.
Okay.
Bark, 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 bark,
Wait.
bark,
He needs a set of phrases to work with.
Oh, I got him.
Hey,
Merry Solstmas.
Crow's caw, not Bach. You fucking...
God.
I'm a chicken Kenku, you offensive motherfucker.
There's no such
Did you
thing.
just
You
assume
can be a
his
chicken Arakoa,
subspecies?
but you can't be a fucking chicken Kenku, you dumb slut.
Who says this is a fantasy world where dragons exist
Hey,
and I
he's
can't
not
be a
dumb,
chicken?
he's just a slut.
What's a Christmas bird? He's a turkey.
Oh man, he gonna die for sure.
Again, Kenku are very specifically
No,
one
he's a
bird.
goose. He's got to be a goose.
He could be like a game hen if he was small.
Give me my wingman.
Yeah, wait. Is this Kenku or Tengu?
Kenku.
It's
Are the
Kenku.
tiny ones or the big ones?
Sure.
The tiny ones.
Yeah.
Kenku are no bigger than 5 feet.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, now that I know that, who's to your left? Metaphorically, physically,
Who is
emotionally.
to his
I don't know. Who wants to be to his left? I'll edit it out.
All I know is that I usually ask 2 or 3 times before I'm right, so it's probably not me.
Well, welcome back, folks, to our fireside chat here at the Torchlit Tavern, where once again you join us for the escapades of our ridiculous characters. In this case, I am Strana. I'll be playing Gria, the Kobold Warlock, level 5. And please have fun with us.
Okay.
He's also going to use his new dad with a loaded scotch in front of the fireplace voice to read us a nice Christmas tale at some point, I'm sure. You're also a little sick, Strana?
Yeah. If you,
Yeah, we'll address that, yeah. I will
I'll
do my best
as
to
long as the
remove
scotch
the
tastes
unsightly sounds of him coughing so that you can just judge him on his voice quality rather
Try to
than
leave
his
the
sounds.
unsightly sounds of him talking, though. I know there's some confusion there.
It's difficult to tell. The wave files are almost identical.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
somebody's
all the
noisy.
way. My name is Mitch, and I'll be playing Miss Gary today. Jeff, go!
All right. That's right. Everybody, welcome back. It's Jeff here, your favorite man about town. And I will again be playing Ogrim, your man who pulls out a book. So let's
And real quick, what is the book titled? I don't know if we've said this or if we should re-say it.
So I originally said quotes that matter, or something.
I think it was quotes and
Words that
affirmations for those who follow.
Yes, yeah, it was words for those who follow.
Yes.
And that is what the book is titled, Words for Those Who Follow. Or that's what the outside of the book says. The actual book is the Gospel and Hymns of Krampus.
Okay.
Our Savior and Lord of the festivities and seasons.
Yes. Because we are celebrating Solstmas, and I'm celebrating Solstmas by telling them to make bad guys. They made servants of Krampus for the most part, though that wasn't
Hell
a
yeah.
requirement. They are currently working for a man named William Clay, trying to steal Santa's sack from a group of warlocks who are powerless to stop them at the moment. But a surprise guest at the party they crashed has been messing things up. But before we get real into that, Jeff, please,
No, I want to do it.
somebody
I wanna
left the door
I wanna
open.
do
There's
it.
a lot of snow in our tavern.
I want to do it.
You want to help out
I
with
want to do
tavern
it.
keeping
No, I want
this?
to do it.
This,
I want to do it.
You
I got
want to do it?
I have been
Okay.
doing a shit ton
Take
of
the
research
reins.
on people that have lots of fucking videos in gaming. And I've been looking up gamer,
Oh,
like
no.
YouTubers and podcasters, and I think I have figured out how we get like 2 billion whatevers.
Okay, go.
Are you ready? You ready?
Yes.
Hey, guys, how y'all doing today? I just want to say, if you can swing down there and give me a like and a dub and a follow, that'd really be great. We're just trying to do what we're doing today. It's awesome. I love you guys. You're great. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. You can follow us on YouTube, but you can't look at us yet. Check out our Facebook. We really just doing everything we can for you. We love telling the story. So, hey, y'all guys. Yeah, and let's get this show on the road. Yeah. Based on my extensive research, that is the pinnacle introduction.
I'm sold.
Fantastic.
I've already liked, subscribed, and followed. I've also written us a review, which is the most helpful thing you can do. 5 stars,
Absolutely.
guys.
And in case you're curious, all of those things are, of course, at the same old name, same old game. Let's talk about it. Torchlit Tavern. That's right. We got a website and a Patreon, too. So we'd love to see you. We love you. Let's play.
Yeah, please continue to like, rate, subscribe, recommend us to a friend. We love our listeners.
Share that shit, too. That's great, too.
Thank you again. It's the best gift you can give us for Solstmas.
Use the hashtag. Maybe we'll throw you in the game.
We're casting for villains. We're casting for villains. Jay needs a villain. He told me. Do it. Put your name up. Volunteer. And maybe you get to murder one of the players in Main Podcast. I don't know yet. I don't write the story.
Yeah,
but I can hope. God,
I have new NPCs coming up. If you get on it quick, you might be able to get in here, but you would need to help, spread our word. Tweet us, share us on Facebook, something. Let me know you exist.
Also, real talk, let us know how you feel about our holiday specials and stuff.
It's true.
We like doing them, and if you guys want more of that, or you want more of, Monster of the Week, or whatever the hell we do, let us know. We can do that for you. He's
desperately praying that the listeners will weigh in and tell me to stop torturing them on Christmas. That's what he really wants. Don't give him that satisfaction. Tell him how much you love these.
No, more Monster of the Week. I love watching Jay cringe on video chat. I'm only sad that I can't share that with you.
Yes!
I'm working on it.
The Father's Day episode, I watched the color drain from his face and the man just melt into his chair when I described that beholder beast with all of its lidless, gazing eyes.
All right, Strana, what was that before I start us up?
As we all know, it's always about the listener.
I noticed there were a lot of moments when Strata did get talked over in the last recording. So once again, I'm trying to bring it back if necessary to make sure he gets what he says. Though a lot of what you were doing is Griot was singing and chanting in the background, so I just turned it into that.
Describe it for us, Jay.
Describe it for it. A small, annoying white kobold was capering and singing bad Christmas carols while you were torturing a man to death. Merry Solstmas. This is the kind of Solstmas joy that we bring to your December.
I'll have you know, Ogrim brings no joy. All right.
Ogrim brought me so much joy.
He brings 2 things:
help,
words, and pain.
Help.
He also brought me a lot of toys to play with that ruined an elevator.
Son of a bitch.
Help.
We begin our episode.
Wait, hang on. You never gave the fucking bird his quotes. You son of a bitch.
We're gonna have to just we're gonna have to give them to him on the fly. You guys are gonna need to talk to the bird.
So your 5 words are trash can kitty, antiquing, wise mech, and
more eggnog.
Brontosaurus.
On that, trash can kitty
antiquing, eggnog, and brontosaurus.
No, more Those eggnog. The phrase is specifically more eggnog.
More eggnog,
More eggnog.
Got it.
Yeah, let's throw him a couple more seasonal ones. This is Solstmas.
Revenge.
Sleigh bells.
Sleigh bells, revenge, mistletoe.
Yes,
fucking
definitely
pig.
mistletoe.
Fucking pig.
Yes, fucking pigs.
Fucking pigs.
Fucking pig. Got it.
Got it. That's enough.
So
done.
Those are your phrases. You may learn more, and you have to make those mean whatever you want.
I got a couple beats that I want to hit today, and it's 1 or 2 combat. So let's get into it, guys.
Let's ride.
We begin our episode in a tall white tower at the top of the frozen north. A red-striped pole of crystal ice and white snow reaches nearly dozens of floors into the sky. A snowstorm swirls around as the red and green twinkly lights of several pole ice vehicles surround the tower. The winter fae that guard this realm have called in their response teams. 2 heavily armored sleighs, bearing armed fairies and pulled by large white dogs, glide swiftly forward on the powdered snow towards the front entrance of the Tower of 8 Rains. William Clay has called you off from your chase of the troublesome warlock, who has only revealed himself as Roy, a party crasher that has caused the loss of several of your assets and one of your team members. You've been ordered to repel the invading Pole Ice team on its way to your front doors. Roll initiative. Yeah, so so you guys are starting up with the tower under attack, and you guys can take positions wherever you think is best. They're coming in through that same bottom floor. They're coming in through the same bottom floor that you guys entered through last session.
I plug them up.
Okay. And where's this guy at? Do we have any idea where Roy is?
Last you saw him, he had escaped you. You've been called off of him because of this assault is more important.
I mean, I'm fully committed to killing this man.
I know you are.
As am I.
And if you do ignore William Clay's orders to repel the police, that is your prerogative.
So he's in the wind as far as we know then, right?
For the moment. He disappeared after you... I believe your last encounter with him was you had fallen down the elevator shaft and he had gotten away.
Something like that. It wasn't I'd fallen down the elevator shaft.
You were caught in the elevator shaft when the doors had shut, I believe.
Oh, yes. Also, the elevators are now poisonous.
Yes, the elevators are out of service unless you want to take poison damage. And so that's going to limit your guys' mobility as far as getting to where you need to go. That being said, you have just enough time to get where you need to be if you want to just repel invaders. If you're going hunting after Roy, then you'll need to still roll initiative because you'll be acting during the combat.
Bach's gonna go repel the invaders as he was told.
His name is Bach?
Yeah, B-A-W-K.
Okay, yeah, got it.
And he's gonna head down there, and as he does, he starts walking, and he just goes, "Fucking pig!"
My boy Freud.
I have the perfect plan.
We, hats off and much love to our cop listeners if we have them.
More eggnog.
To be fair, he's specifically referencing two boars.
He is specifically referencing two boars. The fact that he used that phrase while cops are assaulting your... Sorry, pole ice.
Yeah.
More eggnog.
Gary is making her way down the stairs. She is using her string to tie an oil flask to her lit torch, like an old World War II German hand grenade.
All right. So our initiative order is going to be... Oh, I need a notepad. Hold on.
I'm going to BRB.
I'm not fucking prepared. Is that a surprise?
What? No. I've never heard of this before.
Right?
Wild.
Yeah, man. All right, so we're going with who won here? Oh, Jeff and who's Torchlit Tavern number 2? Grio. Then I need to remember everyone's name. Grio, then Ogram.
We need Gori?
No, Grio is Strana. He goes first.
Wow.
Yes.
Now
and then Bach.
Baby.
Oh, it's a baby!
Oh, little baby.
A baby has entered the fight.
Welcome once again, folks. We now have
there's a
children
baby in the
among
fight
us.
now.
That's right.
So Gori's shit changed to 11? Okay. Not that it didn't really change your initiative. And they all rolled butt kiss. So
Excellent.
hi, baby! Everybody take a moment to bask in the adorable.
Look at all those losers, baby.
Everybody who listens to the podcast.
Roll the dice. Roll it.
There is a child.
Higher than an 8. Fuck yeah! She rolled 14. I'm taking her initiative.
She rolls 14? That's still a 4, but better than you.
We figured it out, Mitch. She rolls for you from now on, bud.
Yeah?
You finally figured it out. You've got a buddy.
So you have to come with me to D&D. Why, Chad? I'm 12.
Yeah, well, you roll 12s too, and I can't, so...
Exactly. All right. So yeah. So where are you guys as this combat begins? Because you guys saw them on their way. William Clay has ordered you guys to take positions. What are you up to? Everybody first, and then we'll talk to Jeff because I think Jeff might be doing something else.
Yeah.
I
think
some real quick questions. First and foremost, on the elevator, is it poisonous gas or coated in poison?
It is poisonous gas. He said that a poison he had was inhaled poison. So for the foreseeable future, the bottom of the elevator shaft, and I'm just gonna say the whole fucking thing is dangerous.
Yeah, the poison in the shaft is called burnt other fumes, and a creature subjected to this must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or take.
I think it's burnt ochre fumes, but it is definitely burnt other fumes now.
No, it's OTHUR.
Odor. Okay. Other. Burnt other fumes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, it could be other, but it's not ochre. Or take 10.
It totally is other.
3d6 poison damage.
Alright. Which, you guys are level 5. It's not great. I would avoid it if I were y'all.
Antitoxin.
On each successive failed save, character takes 3 1d6 poison damage.
Oh.
Anyway, so Strana, where are you setting up?
Grill will pop a antitoxin vial, and then proceed into the ground floor, into the elevator, with a nefarious plan.
Okay. So, like I said, you get to start where you want. What are you going for by being in the elevator shaft?
Well, when they appear, I put some caltrops in the front corridor. I coat those in poison, and then after that, I hide, waiting for them to appear.
You want them to enter the building,
well,
then?
Since this is the main entrance lobby area, yes, come in.
Oh, okay. So you just use the elevator shaft to get to the bottom.
I'm trying
quickly.
to funnel them into the elevator. I'm trying because this is nasty poison. I'm trying to get them into it. My spell will pull them 10 feet.
I see. So where have you put the caltrops?
Basically, out in front of the floor, in front of the elevator, in the ground floor.
Okay. All right. All right. So
I'm trying to build a kill box. Basically.
Who's next? Okay. Yeah, I get you. All right. So next up is Ogram. Actually, with your initiative. So, where do we find you at the beginning of this conflict?
So they're coming into the ground floor. I'm going to go up 2 floors, and in the stairway, the only stairway left, lay my caltroops, which are also coated in poison, specifically drow poison.
So you are stopping anybody from coming in from above?
Correct.
Okay.
Also catching anybody because you'll be knocked unconscious or paralyzed if poisoned by the drow poison. So if he's above us, because I don't know where he is, and that gives me 3 floors, because I went up 2 floors, so the floor I was in and the 2 floors above, that gives me 3 floors to search for him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shift and make a survival check after.
Real quick, since it's been a little while, what do you shift into?
I shift into a cat, specifically a savanna cat.
A savanna cat? Out here in the frozen north. What color?
Yeah. It's the same color they all are.
I don't know what color that is.
It's like an orangish.
Okay.
Not tawny.
While he does that, Strana, I need you to roll that advantage con roll against these burnt other fumes.
13.
You have to be a 13.
I'm good. That's a.
Okay, don't even need that. Didn't need that antitoxin apparently. Or take 10 and on each successive failed save. No, after 3 successful saves, the poison ends. So you will need to do that every turn because you've moved through the poison, I guess.
Yes.
And once you get 3 successful ones, it ends. Okay, so they treat poisons kind of like death saves.
That one.
Or at least that one, yeah. Good to know. Alright. After Ogram sets up his kill box for a much different prey, Buck, our new furry friend, or feathered friend, what are you up to? Real quick, can I just address the fact that we now officially have a hairy boy, a scaly boy, a feathered boy, and then I guess another hairy boy.
It's great.
Because you're a bugbear or a hobgoblin, right? And so
he's a bugbear.
Is he a bug? He's a bugbear, yeah.
Now, I have a question for you, Jay. just so I understand where everything is.
Yeah.
Have they come in through the doors? Are the doors
No,
open?
not yet. Not yet. You guys are setting up as they are making a move toward the front door. The two sleighs that you guys saw, or that Clay has pointed out, are heading toward your front door as an assault, and they're going to try to break in. Much like you guys did, only you guys did it a little more quiet.
So my secondary question is, everybody else is setting up so that they're drawing them in to basically get them in a kill box, right?
Well, that's what Grio has done. Ogrim is not involved
there are no
in that
plans
at all.
with anybody else.
Okay, but I understand that he's drawing him in, trying to bait him in, right?
Yeah, he wants them to enter, is his plan.
Rather than go down the stairs, then, now that I understand what's going on, I walk over to a window that's on the front side of the building where they're entering, and since we are high above, and I smash said window.
How many floors up are you?
Well, what floor are we on?
It's whatever floor you want to be on, but
Okay,
that's where we're at right now, as I'm establishing
okay.
where you start.
I'll just start at, the 20th floor. I smash that window,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wait and hold my action until they open through the front door, because I got an idea.
Okay. Finally, Gary. Gary, where are you? Are you with Ogrim, or are you with them? You're muted. I can't hear you.
Wow, you should not listen to me? Tell me I'm muted?
Yeah.
Rude.
No.
Yeah, it's a trick that I'm going to use repeatedly.
So, okay.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You're
Did I
muted.
ever tell you the story about Liz?
Darth Plagueis, the wise.
I was talking to her. And she ignored me, which is not uncommon. And then I go, meow, what the fuck? And she goes, sorry, my volume was off. And I just stare at her and go, what?
Like in real life?
Yes.
Fantastic.
In real life.
Best relationship.
So, back on track. What is Gary doing? Miss Gary.
Gary. So she's gonna fuck these dudes
I
up
said
because
hairy boy earlier. It's a hairy girl. My bad.
Gary is going to ruin this shit. Gary has spread the floor with her caltrops, which are not poisoned. But she's also spread the floor with 10,000 ball bearings. Because fuck them.
You are with Grio and Bach then.
Yes.
That's all. Okay.
I am on Killbox Assault.
Okay.
And then, so Gary's plan is, she has her lit torch with an oil flask tied just below the flame bit, and she's going to Stahlhandgranat the immolation grenade onto the ball bearings and caltrops in the front door, and then throw a smoke grenade.
So your preparations is to Home Alone these police.
Yes.
Everybody has Home Alone these people.
They're gonna trip and fall down and get lit the fuck on fire, so it's a little bit more severe than your typical Home Alone.
Is your plan to throw a paint can from the 20th story?
Oh, no, I'm gonna be dropping something a little heavier than that.
But still the same concept.
I'm dropping something, yes.
Okay. It's gonna poop on him. Alright, so you guys, seeing as you're playing the waiting game, the sleighs and the large dogs crash up into the front. Several red caps hop out. By several, I mean two. And they bring a small battering ram that shatters one whole window, and they all pile in.
So they're in.
They are officially moving into the building at this point. So if you wanted to do something at that moment, you may do it.
Yes. I jump out the window.
I knew he was going to drop shit on him.
Now here's the thing. As I fall from the 20th floor, and I get closer and I'm wielding this greatsword on my shoulders, holding it tightly, it's revealed that Bach is an Eldritch Knight. And
oh god.
Bach has copies of all the magical incantations he needs. And right before he lands, he casts Featherfall as his reaction.
Okay.
So
smart choice.
Yeah. So I'm coming in ODST, motherfuckers.
Alright, orbital drop, shock, Tengu.
Bach. Orbital drop, shock, Bach.
No, ODSK.
ODSK.
Yes,
Yeah, because now I'm the force that's pushing him deep into the kill box.
They don't all look alike, Jay. Alright, you will be dropping in right behind the two red caps who are just entering, and you will land next to the Yeth Hound, that is the big white dog. Does anybody else wish to take their surprise action?
Gary is waiting.
Are they in sight?
Yes. If you were to peek out of the elevator down the hallway, they would be in front of you.
Oh,
You look out of the elevator and to your left, and that's
a real important question. How many hostiles do we perceive are there? Like, is it just these two dudes?
All you see,
is there more dudes?
There are 2 redcaps and the Yeth Hound in this sleigh. The other sleigh is rolling up.
Okay.
So I stick my head out, I wave my hands about razzle-dazzle fashion, and I go, "Oh no, the cops!" And I run back into the elevator.
All right, so as you guys jump down, one of them screams in alarm as Griot is.
Then I start tapping like I was pressing a button.
Even though there is no elevator currently, I think, in it. So Bach has kind of triggered things. Griot has set up a thing. Gary, do you want to do anything?
Yes. Gary rolled stealth earlier on. I forgot to roll it, but I just rolled it, and it's crap because I suck. Stealth of 14. Gary is waiting until several targets are over the ball bearings and caltrops, at which point Gary is going to lob the fire grenade, smoke grenade, torch combo.
All right. So
Max, fuck him.
Okay.
So Gary's waiting.
Then a wasted surprise round, but this is going to be a bad round once they get where you want them.
Yes.
You're not going to do anything, right? I'm just checking in, because technically this would be your turn now.
Holding my skinny finger, dripping with icicles, waiting for them to come through.
Fair enough. Tease over. Ogrim, what do you do away from this battle? Bear in mind you have limited time, because it will be a round, but you are hunting.
Yeah. When away from it, I've already shifted, and I rolled a 19 to use my survival to track this guy. I should know what he smells like, because he assaulted me.
Yeah. Let's. So the last time you saw him, you got a much better look at him. You got closer to him. He smells like a deer, but he looks like an Eladrin. But he also has like this weird face mask on, similar to like Hannibal Lecter. So you've not gotten a good look at his face, but you have gotten a good whiff of his body odor, because he's been sweating and running from you guys since you met. Particularly since you met. You met him first.
Yes.
He nearly killed you.
I'm going to murder him.
Okay. You smell the smell. You got a 19 survival, and you know that he is likely on this floor. In fact, the fact that the smell is so strong makes you a little nervous. He might be closer than you expected to start.
I summon my packed blade, which is a glaive, and begin to look around and, I don't know, see if I can get him out. I'm now a cat person, so come at me.
Let's see. Let's describe your location. You are in. What's a good room? Okay. Here, help me out, guys. What is a floor in a stereotypical office building? We've already kind of done cubicles.
Hang on. How big is this? How big is this corporation? How big is this?
I have described this tower as dozens of floors tall.
The entity that owns it, though, like, is this a common use place?
No. This is a secret tower.
Secret tower, but like the people that are here for long periods of time, right?
Yes.
So they're gonna have installed something for their staff that no one will ever use.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the exercise room.
Done.
The health and fitness.
You have found the exercise room, because that is a lot of cool shit to have a funny fight in.
Yes.
So you're in a gymnasium. There is a small glassed off. Sorry, and when I say glass, I always mean sheets of ice. A iced off little basketball court, another half racquetball court. There are several weight machines, and that is the location that you find yourself in. There's lots of large workout equipment that one would hide behind. Give me an investigation, and I'm going to move on to the next person. Your smell is leading you toward one side of the room, away from the racquetball court.
Okay.
Your smell is giving you the start off, so you know he's in this floor, and you know which direction to go.
Perfect.
That brings us back to our 2 red caps and our Yeth Hound. You've landed in front of the Yeth Hound, which I will give you the benefit of the surprise, and say, well, you landed there, right? That was your surprise thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can attack on that round. Still.
Yeah, make one attack against somebody. You haven't.
You did a move in a
I
bonus
actually
action,
make 2 attacks anytime I make 1.
Okay, well then go ahead and do that, because you're about to get struck as well.
I crit.
Do that.
God damn.
The Yeth Hound panics as you land in front of it, and it rears up under its reins, exposing its stomach to you for a solid hit. As it kind of starts, it's going to come down with its claws, but in the meantime, what have you done to its soft underbelly?
24 damage.
24 damage. That is a good start.
Great sword. Da-da-na-na-na-na-na. Here's the second attack now.
All right.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
It's a miss.
Oh. Oh, great sword fighting.
It's a miss from me.
11 damage on the next one.
11. All right. Well, shit. Its belly is deeply opened. Blood sprays in your face, but it does come down viciously atop you. What is your armor class?
More eggnog.
Yeah, right in your mouth. What is your armor class?
16. Tiny kid.
All right, so that's a hit. And you will need to make a... Because as you strike it, it does baleful baying. I need you and every enemy with 300 feet of the hound. So all of you guys, except for Ogram, need to make a DC 13 wisdom check.
Fuck me.
Wisdom save?
Yes, wisdom save.
15 total.
Me.
Wisdom, eh?
All right. Which is good for you because you're the one who's about to be hit.
9!
15!
All right. You are frightened of the F-Hound. You are going to take 11 damage, Bach, as its just bulk slams into you. You guys can't, as long as you... what did you roll, Griel? Sorry?
1-5.
Okay. Yeah, so just Gary
failed.
cannot advance on the F-Hound. Not that you really planned to.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so...
Changes nothing.
And then the Redcaps, believing that their Yeth-Hound can handle this beast, move forward into the hallway. What do the Caltrops...
Wait. They left my threat range. Is that what you're saying?
I'm going to say one of them is in your threat range, yes.
That means one opportunity attack.
Yeah, the other one was the one who entered first. He's just out of your range.
26 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Goddamn, Birdo.
Yeah, right?
I just did 17.
So would you say that you're an angry bird?
I'll quote Bach on this. Missile foe. 17 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So he gets hit solidly, but he at this point wants to evade you. That just encourages him to not
Have
fight
you ever fought a chicken? No.
Yes.
You don't fight a chicken. You just actually.
I'm the chicken
I
from
do.
Legend of Zelda, dude.
All right. So
I have fought those two.
As he flees into your kill box, what are the checks they need to make against? Was it ball bearings?
They need
and
to make
caltrops?
the first check they need to make is a DC. Well, they need to make two checks: a DC 10 Dex and a DC 15 Dex.
Are these ball bearings and caltrops shaped like various ornaments?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, that's important to me. So it's a DC 15 Dex.
Yeah.
That's gonna fail hard. The one rolls a nat 20. So I'm gonna say that the first guy immediately just stomps down because they have these iron boots that I described earlier. And he stomps on shit hard, and it doesn't really bother him. So the next guy steps in way more boldly, and that's when he finds the ball bearings. So he's gonna go prone and take damage from the caltrops and the ball bearings because he slips. Nice. The other guy, the one guy's pretty successful, stomps down good with his boots, has no problem. The other one falls down and screams out, "Tinsel!"
Okay.
What happens as far as damage with caltrops and this and that? What does that do?
So the ball bearings make him go prone.
Okay.
The caltrops make him take 1 piercing damage, and he stops moving this turn, and his movement is reduced by 10 until he regains at least 1 hit point.
Okay.
They can also choose to move at half speed and not make the save.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that guy entered that zone way less careful because he's the one who got hit.
Yeah. And then the
And
poison
then
is
poison. I don't know what that was.
con save of 14, DC 14, 1D 13, and then 1D4 poison.
Okay. So the guy who moved forward ends up in the poison and he fails his save. So he's going to take 3d6 damage. You want to roll that, Rio? This was your plan. While you're at it, you can go ahead and take your round and roll your save as well. Because you're still sitting in a poison
12
field.
damage to him, that 3d6. Oh, it's a good thing I drink. Yes, it's a good thing I drank that potion.
That's good. Yeah, it's gonna matter. You're in a bad poison. This is the worst poison that he could get because he abused my wording.
Well, let's put it this way. The first one I rolled was a 3. The second one I rolled was an 11, and that's enough to succeed.
Man, a 3, that's a suck.
You add stuff to the 11?
Those are just the raw rolls.
Okay. Alright, so that's gonna make it Grio's turn. There is a red cap breathing poison in front of you.
You're in here with me. And I attack, and it's a nat 20.
Jesus.
I need you to mail me that dice.
Mail you
This
that
is the funny
dice.
part. This is the new dice, like the same color set, but the new dice, because my...
That's cool. Mail me
mail
one.
it? Okay.
Just mail me one. I'll Venmo
Okay.
you. I'll Venmo you.
So, Jay, from my frozen finger, a ray leaps forth, issuing 22 damage to the red cap.
Grio sounds more distinguished. 22 damage to that red cap. It's a good thing red caps have a lot of damage, or a lot of
I'll
health,
teach him to not trip.
right?
Fucking pussy.
Alright, 34 damage on that red cap. The kill box is working quite well. Ogrim, what was
Yes.
that investigation check you gave me?
17.
17. So you guys have hurt him. You find a trail of blood leading into what looks to be a bathroom.
Roy, you alright?
Yeah, just trying to handle some year-old twinkles. Ugh, what are they putting these things?
Sugar, enriched flour, partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, polysorbate 60, and yellow dye number 5. Everything a growing warlock needs.
What the fuck is polysorbate 60 and yellow dye number 5?
Don't you worry about it. Just eat it. It's good for you. Put some hair on your chest.
I got plenty of hair on my chest.
It's disgusting. You should wax it.
I'm fucking like... Never mind. They might be listening.
Yes, they'll know by the hair on your chest which one
Actually,
you are.
no. I light one of my bombs and I throw the bomb in there.
That's
Fuck
my
that.
boy.
How many sticks?
Okay.
Actually, fuck that. How many sticks of dynamite do I have?
None, because I lit shit on fire.
No. I was able to save all the shit except for the bag.
Now we're on the same page. So you throw a stick of dynamite into a bathroom.
No, I throw 6 banded sticks of dynamite together because that's what you can
What
do.
does dynamite do?
Dynamite, as an action, a creature can light a stick of dynamite and throw it at any point 60 feet away. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a saved one. A character can bind sticks of dynamite together so they explode at the same time. Each additional stick increases the damage by 1d6 with a maximum of 10d6. So it's 3d6 for 1, and adding 5 more to it makes it 8. And the burst radius by 5 feet. So adding 5 more makes the burst radius 25 feet more than it was, 30 feet. So it's 30 feet radius.
And how much damage?
8d6.
8d6.
Alright, roll it. You hear a scrambling noise once the sizzle of the stick hits the floor. So you can guess that he reacted quickly. But go ahead and roll your damage.
Sorry, I'm doing math.
Oh, ew.
23.
Okay, so he did succeed at his save, but he's going to take half damage, so that's how much? That's
42.
11. Not double.
I tried, Jeff.
You
I
did
tried.
try. You did try.
Fucker.
I'll give you that. Fantastic. Oh, also, obviously, all you guys way down below can still hear the sound of fucking
Dynamite.
Yeah, the sound of dynamite goes off several floors up.
So, what you're telling me is there's now a skylight in 1 to 2 floors.
Bach.
Yes.
Bach recreates that noise.
Bach learned a sound.
Bach, after you make the sound of a distant explosion, what do you do? It's your turn.
I need to kill that yet. So,
Yes, please.
revenge.
It's an explosion. Revenge.
Revenge. Solid. What did you roll, my dude?
21 to hit.
That's a hit. Describe what you're doing to this Yeth Hound.
I'm coming in with the force of an angry chicken as I swing my greatsword at its midsection where it's already wounded to try and finish the goddamn
Alright.
beast. And I did 12 damage.
Okay, I have a question, as I have to retcon something with words. Is your greatsword silvered?
Of course.
Is it?
Yeah. Of course.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right there.
You know, you keep asking the same
sneak
question.
attack range.
Same question.
I was right
Ask
behind
same
it the whole
question,
time.
Get the same answer.
You know,
Would this be a bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing from a non-magical attack that isn't silvered?
No, this is a silvered slashing greatsword, obviously. And listeners, shut the hell up.
Because if it wasn't, it does say that this Yeth Hound is immune to that.
Well, that's not at all what's happening, because I already wounded it, so it's obviously silvered. Come on, Jay.
Or I
You're
could
a
do the
better DM.
D&D description of immunity as just like an instant regeneration.
Jay, I already wounded it, and you're a good DM, so obviously you knew the Kenku had a silvered greatsword. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I will say that I did say no magic items, but a silvered weapon would not be magic.
That's why I have a silvered weapon, Jay. You keep asking me the same question.
Yeah, that would totally make sense.
Hey, Randall. I just got one quick question. Is your greatsword named Bells?
Silver bells.
Actually, my weapon's called Sleigh Bells.
Yeah,
'cause
but
that's
it
one of
needs
the
to be
phrases
silver.
I have.
Well, you heard him.
but
You heard him. It's
silver
not
bells.
silver.
Like, there's a whole song about it, Jay.
Yeah,
There's
it's silver.
There's a whole
sleigh
song about
bells.
silver bells.
All right.
Silver bells.
Well,
Slaying the Yeth Hound on Solstmas.
what was the damage output of this silvered greatsword that totally was silvered this whole time?
12 this round.
12 this round. All right.
Wait. I still have to make my second attack, though. 24 to hit.
So your silvered greatsword, which has totally been silvered and not just totally
Silvered.
Yeah, cuts this Yeth Hound's head off because it's silvered. Because if it wasn't silvered, you would have done no damage this whole time, and you would probably summarily murdered.
Titzel!
But it is silvered, so you kill a Yeth Hound. Merry Solstice, I've given you a gift today.
And then, as a bonus action, because I know where I'm going to have to go through soon, I cast Jump on myself. No, wait, that doesn't take a bonus action.
There is another sleigh with the same loadout as the one that just attacked you guys, rolling up on you. They will be there next round. Do you want to?
I'm going to haul ass away.
Okay.
Don't Kenku have a limited flight thing?
No, they're flightless birds.
Oh, I thought they had a jumpy thing.
Yeah,
No,
he's a
God's
turkey,
cruel.
dude.
God's cruel, dude.
He's a turkey. They don't fly. Gary.
No, it's not me. It's the dude on the ground poisoned.
He's after you.
Oh, fuck, they suck.
Yeah, they all roll real bad.
Well, he's not worth my flaming torch, but he is worth an imp and a bonfire.
All right.
Okay. It's nice to know their worth.
Yeah. I mean, it's only one of them. If there was two or three of them,
I'm officially naming this nameless NPC. He is the Police red cap known as Chestnuts.
Tinsel!
And he is roasting on an open fire. He needs to make a... Oh, wait, he's prone, never mind.
So what's the damage there, bud?
8 fire damage.
Okay. Ow. Chestnuts is roasting! Chestnuts is roasting on an open flame!
My imp attacks for 16 while I summarily try to find that fucking picture I had for what imps do.
That's a hit.
What do imps do?
What do imps do?
They do a d4 damage, so he takes 4 damage, and I believe he had to roll a con save of 11 or bad things happen.
Con?
I'm trying to verify that right now.
That is a real bad con. He rolled a Mitch.
Haha! Get fucked!
So that's so he gets poisoned, I believe, and damaged?
Yeah, again. Poisoned her.
Poisoned her. What's your total damage for poison and the tail?
Yeah, sorry. 15 damage.
15 damage.
So my imp barrels down upon him from the doorframe above him, stings him with his tail, bitch slaps him for 0 damage because he doesn't have another attack action, and then turns invisible.
Okay. The red cap is swelling in the face, and burning.
On fire.
Yeah, on fire. It's their turn. Yethound is dead. Another sleigh is rolling up. So that's gonna happen. The red cap on the ground is lit on fire, so roll damage. It's on his turn, right?
End of his turn. When I cast it on him, and end of his turn.
Okay, then
It gives him the opportunity to get out, but he has to first stand up. Second, pass a dex save on caltrops. Third, pass a dex save on ball bearings. And then fourth, cast a dex save on the other set of caltrops trying to leave the fire. Or move half speed.
he stands up, evades caltrops, dives forward, slips on ball bearings, and lands face first in a bonfire. Chestnuts continues to roast on an open fire. If you don't get them off, they're going to burn.
That's the plan, my man.
So roll fire damage.
4.
Chestnuts has lost his beard.
Tinsel!
Chestnuts! His friend screams as Chestnuts burns to death, because 4 is the exact amount of damage necessary to finish Chestnuts. Everybody, a moment of silence for Chestnuts, who died doing what we all knew he would do.
Except for Gary.
Die, weakling.
Bach just ran.
Feed my flames.
Bach just, after a moment of silence, just goes, Chestnuts!
The other red cap needs to make another ochre. He rolled a nat 1 on that ochre fume. Roll me some damage again, Grio. But he does charge forward, coughing and hacking, to give you the good old red cap iron boot.
Oh no!
The boot! Not the boot!
The boot. So you will, as he takes how much damage?
I rolled nearly max.
What is that?
I rolled 17. 17.
18?
Yeah, 18
17.
is max.
Okay, let me make sure that's not enough to finish him, because it might have just saved your life.
So coming up in the Torchlit Tavern, we're going to offer a new Patreon benefit where we will buy dice in a color that you like and feed them to Strana. And when they come out the other end, I'm pretty sure they will have his unholy power.
That is my new Patreon tier. For $50 a month, you can have permanently rolling d20 dice. They will always roll max damage and max roll. Because as this hacking, sputtering character, this red cap, who I am now going to name Nog, he comes forward, he raises his boot, and he brings it toward your face. And just before he would kick you in the face, he comes to a hacking, sputtering tumble. You are buried under the mass of a dead red cap, who just doesn't make it. The eggnog was bad.
Get off!
The eggnog was bad. And as the other cart, the other sleigh, comes forward, you hear over the sound of your sending stones the voice of the gnome Theo, who you know is your tech gnome.
'Twas the night before Solstmas, and all through the tower, not a creature was stirring, except 8 fairies rolling in standard 2x2 formation at the back door. Handle it.
And you've just been alerted that 8 fairies will be joining the fray from the other side, as well as the sleigh that is coming through the front door.
Is the other side accessible from here?
Yes, you just have to go down the hall.
Handle it.
Grio, it's your turn. You are not prone, but you have a red cap leaning heavily upon you. Yeah, you're kind of... I'm going to give you disadvantage for a movement check to get around his bulk. And that is just petty rage from the DM being acted out because of your goddamn
guess
rolls.
What? You've raged so much, the dice gods have heard you. I've just rolled a nat 1. I can't get him off me.
Yes!
Yes!
It's completely useless in this moment. So the dice gods have done nothing for me, but whatever.
I was going to say, like, you know what? I've never seen my dice roll a 1. Yep.
So what do you do?
I go, after trying to get him off a few times, I just kind of go, I can't get him off me. You know what? This thing. Oh, munchies. He just starts eating.
Okay. Does Grio take any actions before his turn is over?
I steal his hat.
All right. Grio now has an adorable little Santa cap.
Sold.
Don't I need the roll for my poison? Okay.
Oh, yes, do that. Yeah, roll for your poison damage as you exit the elevator. So, Ogrim, you enter the remains of what was once a very well cleaned and maintained porcelain bathroom.
It's not that anymore.
It is not that anymore. Apparently they had indoor plumbing, because several of the fixtures and faucets are shooting water in various directions. One whole set of stalls has been just stowed in. There is only one remaining stall, and no sign of Roy, which roll and investigate with advantage, because there's very little options here.
14.
Yeah, you use your deductive skills to realize that he is most definitely has to be hiding in that stall.
Fantastic.
Most likely up on the throne.
More dynamite.
I don't think he has any more dynamite.
But now would be the time.
Oh, I don't have any more dynamites, but I do have more bombs. So, which are separate things. So, I'm just gonna light and roll my bomb in there.
You dropped a bomb on me, baby.
As an action, you can light a bomb and throw it at a point up to 60 feet away. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must succeed on a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, or take 3d6 fire damage. Now, here's the thing. I'm not the DM of the scenario, but he's inside of a thing. So, I'd say that sounds like a real disadvantaged scenario for that dex save.
You just come flying out that door like a fool. Only got to clear 5 feet.
Yeah, I would also say that he does kind of have your number as far as this particular trick, though. Like, the whole explosives where he's at.
That's cool. I can also make a 10-foot movement as a reaction.
Okay.
So, if he pops out of there, he moves into my threat range.
Okay.
So, either way.
You roll your damage.
He's not in there, is he?
I'm not lying. There's nowhere for him to hide in this room.
15.
15 damage?
15.
Alright. Let me go ahead and...
15 fire damage.
Fire damage. Oops. Wrong direction. Not heal. Damage.
You will pay for this indiscretions.
The explosion goes off. Nothing comes out of the stall. Roll perception. And as you roll perception, we'll come back to the combat. Bach. Another sleigh of enemies is approaching you. You cast jump on your last round, I believe?
No, I wasn't able to, I realized, so
okay.
I said that, but yeah, it might got lost in the sea of words. But I will be casting jump now, which allows me to triple my jump, so I can clear the entire lobby and get to safety on the other side of the kill box.
Okay. That'll put you in the direction of the new challengers, the 8 fairies that you were alerted to by Theo.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading to.
Okay, so you head in that direction. You guys see Bach sailing over the hallway and the caltrops and the scorched body of chestnuts.
Chestnuts!
Still roasting. That fire hasn't moved.
Yeah, it's just roasting on open fire. Jack Frost dipping at our nose.
Jack Frost should have been the fucking Yeth Hound. You failed.
I failed, yeah.
So I'm heading towards the fairies that I was told handle it.
All right. Is casting that spell going to be the end of your round? Because that's going to put...
It takes one action to cast, and then I go over there, but I have action surge.
Okay. You find the bunch of fairies have formed up on the outside wall, and they've cracked the door open when you arrive. What do you do?
So let me...
You are within range to get into a melee with them if you choose.
And they're funneled, right?
Yeah, they're going to be coming through the door. They didn't shatter the door frame like the Red Caps did. They're trying to sneak in.
It's important because that means I can hold this point, possibly.
Gary yells at you.
Keep the doorway clear.
And in response, Bach just calls back.
Precisely.
And I'll take a stab at the first one.
Okay.
That is 27 to hit. Oh yeah, by the way, I have
20?
No, I have a +8 to hit and rolled a 19.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, Bach has a 20 strength.
Why?
Because he uses a great sword.
I was gonna say,
why the fuck wouldn't he?
He worships at the foot of Barry.
I don't know if you've ever looked at Rio's stat lineup, but it's 12.
I don't look at your fucking bullshit stats, Strana.
Okay, so highest stat is in con.
We made you roll 3d6 a second ago, and you rolled a natural 17. Suck a chode.
I rolled a total of 13 on my first attack.
13 for the second?
Yeah. No.
Oh, damage.
13 on the first damage.
You murder a sprite.
I go for the second person then.
A tiny sprite with a short bow. It just disappears.
21 to hit on the second attack.
A mist of white snow blood. It's like flocking. Just covers everything. What did you roll on that second attack? Is it higher
21.
than 15? Yeah.
21.
I imagine
You kill another
more
one.
Like, I imagine it more like the snow they make out of the styrofoam BBs.
Yeah, if you hit him, he dies.
Okay, good.
They have 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Bach,
and then
Bach, stop
What the
it.
fuck are they doing in the front?
They weren't in the front. They were sneaking in the back.
Bach just goes, kitty.
Where did he learn that word? Who the fuck's teaching him new words?
That was one of my words I
one of
was
the 5.
given by you guys.
Oh, was
Kitty.
it? Oh, I didn't remember kitty. All right.
That's the first word.
Fantastic. Gary.
So, Gary moves the bonfire to the front doorway and positions herself down the back to hurl her combo grenade at the back door. What is currently at the back door?
2 sprites that are left.
And Randall.
And Randall.
But it's only 2 sprites.
I'm waiting for them to move in, so I'm a little...
Sorry, I said... Did I say 4 or 8?
8.
8. There are 6 sprites at the back door.
I was like, damn, Bach killed a lot of motherfuckers.
No, yeah, sorry. There are 6 sprites at the back door. And Randall. And Bach.
Okay.
We are separate, yes.
Are you?
Bah?
Gary just yells down the hallway,
I warned you to clear the door.
and she hurls the grenade combo at the doorway.
What is the grenade combo?
It's an oil flask, a torch, and a smoke bomb.
Okay.
The hallway will be filled with flame and smoke and pain.
What does it do? What am I rolling?
Fucking, I don't know.
What
dude,
am I
does flaming
rolling?
oil do for damage?
Yeah.
It's an improvised grenade he made. He doesn't know what to make you roll for it.
It's burning oil. So whatever fire damage that would
It
be.
is a
Probably-
fucking alchemist
Okay, I was
fire.
going to say, usually it's 1d4.
Probably
Okay.
deck save.
Fire.
It's a lot of bad rolls. Only 2 of them evade. They only have 2 hit points. You do kill 4.
My deck save was a total of 13.
Well, then you... Well, actually 13's probably the save. They rolled complete horseshit, but I think 13's probably just barely enough, because alchemist fires aren't
Hang
particularly...
on, I'm going to say it's a bonfire. I'm going to treat it save as a bonfire,
not.
and the bonfire save is like 50.
Dude,
No,
same
because
team. Dude, same team.
it scales with your level, so...
Yeah, I forgot that I thought it was lower than that.
I gotta come down hard on improvised weaponry, because you guys will abuse the shit out of that.
Damn right I will.
We've seen it.
It's happened in the last 20 minutes, in fact. Grio, there are 2 remaining fairies. Oh, sorry, it's
I
their
was
turn.
going to say, I have more little to go again.
Weep. Let your tears run down your cheek and feed Krampus malevolence.
I can't get him off me.
The 2 sprites open fire on Bach, and they say, "Make it snow!" And they sadly don't have the hail of wand fire that was supposed to come in, but they do level assault wands at you, and a hail of magic missiles do pump into our feathered friend Bach.
Oh, wait, magic missiles?
Yes.
Shield as a reaction. I'm unaffected by magic missiles.
Okay. You
Gary,
weather a storm of magic missile. Well done.
Gary uses her response to hit the fucking deck. Just drops.
Okay.
So, wait, when the smoke clears, they just see a Kenku completely untouched. Like, everything around him fucked up because they deflected off his shield.
The smoke doesn't clear.
The smoke doesn't clear for several rounds.
Oh, I thought there'd be like,
You're gonna step out of that shit like a fucking Terminator.
Bomb or trap, so without a wind source, there's nothing to clear it. We are going to pick up with the Yeth Hound and the 2 remaining red caps that have just joined the fight, coming in through the front door. And
Deck save.
On the flip side, though, these guys rolled very well. Only one dude could take some caltrip damage. The ball bearings are unaffected.
And remember, they can just take half move to not have to deal with the caltrops.
Then they do that.
Yeah, they can do that. The other guys didn't know better and were in a shitty situation.
Yeah, I'm going with that. These guys see...
Can they also do that for the ball bearings, though? That's
trying
the
to check
question.
that.
They rolled real well on 2 of their saves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they take half speed, then they can avoid these things.
So these guys seeing...
Quarter speed?
No, I'm going to say that they are very careful. They're going to move at like 10 feet, but the moment they enter, their speed goes to nothing, and they see what has happened to poor Chestnuts. Sadly, there's no sign of our friend. I don't even remember his name.
Nog.
Huh? It's a shame.
Eggnog.
Oh, Eggnog, yeah. Sadly, there's no sign of Eggnog. But they see what's happening, and they move carefully through your traps, but they are entering, and it's Grio's turn.
Okay, so...
On the...
Does it do anything when you move through a bonfire? It doesn't say, so I don't think it does.
A bonfire?
Yeah, bonfire in the doorway. So they just have to clear that doorway, right? And that's all that matters?
Yeah. If they end their turn on it, they will take fire damage.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Alright, so I don't die to poison, first and foremost.
Yay!
Let's see if I can strength my ass, because I want to do something with this. Yeah. Okay. Jay. I lift...
Not engaging.
Okay. Grio lifts up Nog and basically tries to, like, hold him up.
Okay.
Meat shield. Why are we supervillains every time we play together?
Because you guys are monsters.
And I rolled a 19, total of 20 for that. Then, as it does...
To strike him out the doorway and
Yes.
puppet him like a freaky little elf on a shelf.
Yes.
Eggnog in a
With a
bog.
deception roll of 18.
No, you're not doing what you're...
That's using your eggnog in Strana.
So we went from elf on a shelf to weekend at Bernie's.
Uh-huh. Over this way, guys. Over this way.
I will give you advantage on your next attack. Should you ever fucking deign to actually attack anything. Because you've done nothing yet.
I mean, he killed a dude.
No,
I didn't.
He technically didn't do shit.
It's beautiful.
Dude, my back is getting sore from carrying this.
Hey.
Ogrim, you rolled a perception check.
Hey.
What did you roll?
I'm kidding.
It was a 19.
It was a 19? Your perception
Yes, sir.
check, despite the loud noise of the bang, you hear him muffling his sound of his pain. He just took it.
Okay, cool. Well, if he's not gonna come out, then I'm gonna make his day awful. I make my free 10-foot step so that I'm not too close, and then I cast Hunger of Hadar.
It's fire damage that your bombs do, right? Okay.
Yeah, they did
just
fire
want to check that.
damage.
Alright, so what do you do?
I cast Hunger of Hadar.
Alright.
Which you open a gateway to the dark between the stars. A region infested with an unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of black and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range lasting for the duration. It's a concentration, so the duration's as long as I'd like. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate this area, and the creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of time-space. The area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in this area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in this area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as the milky, otherworldly tentacles rub up against them.
So you're not going to believe
Jeff cast
this.
tentacle porn.
What?
You're not going to believe this, but I'm glad you picked that spell, because the spell that I had him prepped to cast in reaction to anything you did was also Hunger of Hadar. So rather than me double up on the time for that, 2 portals open up as you cast this, and this is a little bit of a surprise. As
Ladies and gentlemen, this year tentacle porn is brought to your Christmas by Torchlit Tavern.
yeah, I'm trying. How do we Christmas up Hunger of Hadar?
How
do I make that
all the
Solstmas-y?
tentacles have Santa hats.
Yes.
The wreath.
Krampus is the
Wreaths.
tentacles.
Wreath suckers. There you go.
The faint jingle of hollow, soulless bells as animated wreaths.
Yeah, Roy's are wreaths that exit the portal. Tentacles made of wreath, covered in ornaments and tinsel, and everybody involved in this fucking room is now going to have to deal with Hunger of Hadar as the tentacles fight each other, as the tentacles fight y'all, because your tentacles rip open the door to the bathroom, and he is yanked out into the hall with you, but you are also yanked forward into this mass of fucking kick-ass art moment. If anybody would love to just draw a catfolk and a Rudolph man.
This is anime as shit.
Yeah.
Getting tentacle.
Go ahead and, so 20-foot radius, which is everybody in this fucking room, can be heard.
I backed up to not be in radius.
He cast it on you, though, so...
Yeah.
The void creates a warp, so any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold. Any creature that ends its turn in the area will succeed on dex save. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now.
Okay.
Jeff's like, I'm clear! Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, luckily enough, he's already ended his turn. I haven't ended my turn. I only have to take the...
Yeah. You have a chance to get out.
You take 10. And, 15. If 10 cold and 5 acid if you stay in the 20-foot radius.
I mean, it's gonna be his move once it comes around to his turn. But so yeah, he's gonna take that. So 15?
Yeah, I mean, it's technically his turn now because I did what I did, and then...
No, he reacted. He did a react.
Yeah, he held his turn to react to what you were gonna do.
That was a save.
So this is technically still the end of your round.
Okay. Cool. So my turn hasn't ended yet, so I'll just... get out of that.
Okay. You're still going to take
20 foot,
the initial 2d6, just like he did.
Yes, but I won't get the...
Alright, so you're going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
And then you see nothing but darkness, and you hear the sounds of him, like, trying to fend off these tentacles, and then a beam of light, of red, soft glow, starts to shine fiercely and brightly as the darkness is cast aside, and this red glow fills the room and blinds you for a moment. Once your vision comes back, everything is gone.
Okay. Well, at least I fucking hurt the shit out of him before he left.
Oh, you hurt him so bad.
Uh-huh.
He's real fucking hurt.
There's more pain coming his way.
Alright. All that is left, as you step forward and see no sign of either the spell or him, is a small half leather mask, or the leather mask that you saw on his face lying on the floor.
I walk up, and now I have to pull it out of my pocket. I pull out my book and go, sleigh bells are ringing.
Ting, ting.
I close the book, and I grab the mask.
Bach, back to you. Need to wrap this combat up real quick. Bach.
So there is smoke and fire in my hallway, right?
Yes.
There's so much.
Okay, then I'm gonna back out and let her do his thing.
Her do his thing?
She's doing it, but it's Mitch's plan. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna heal with my second wind. So that's a D10 plus fighter level.
Okay.
So that's I'm level 5 fighter, so that's 11 points healed, which should bring me back up to full, I think. And with that, so the fire and bomb and everything are going to take care of the pixies, and we're being approached by 2 red caps and a Yeth, right?
Yes.
I'll go intercept them.
Yeth.
Okay.
I'm getting it in their face.
Yeah, so as you leap toward them, one of the red caps says, "Start the Christmassacre!" And you come under sickle attack. The Yethhound crashes through the window.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, I'm being attacked on my turn?
No. You said you jumped across. You said you took your standard... You used a...
That's a move.
Second wind,
That's
though.
a move action.
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Is it really?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Yes.
Do your thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to tell me where I was.
You're in front of them.
Jay's favorite time to make attacks is on other people's turn.
They're the most effective. Start the Christmassacre as they jump in front of them and go.
23 to hit whoever's in front.
You hit, bud. Have you rolled under a 20 yet? You hit.
I mean, I rolled under 20, but
no,
plus 8.
No.
13 damage for the first attack.
This one has decided to make the iron boots all the way up his body, so no.
So it's 13 damage on the first attack, And the second attack, it was 19 to hit.
Okay. That's a hit. You got an armor class of 13.
Oh, wait. I rerolled ones and twos. Okay, sweet. 16 points of damage on the second attack with the greatsword coming in. The silvered greatsword called Sleigh Bells.
Okay. Doesn't matter with red caps, but it's good to know.
Tinsel!
Gary. So what was it? Did you hit twice, right? What was the total damage? I got 16. I didn't hear the other one.
13.
13. Okay, cool. All right. Gary.
Gary flips over, pulls out her auto wand, and unloads. How many targets are there?
There are 3. Unless you're finishing off the sprites behind you.
Oh, are there still sprites back there?
There's 2 that are still outside. They kind of haven't moved since the whole failure that happened.
Then, Gary, she is going to load the entire room. Like some sort of fucking John Wick bullshit. She's gonna pop 2 shots down the hallway, one doing 8 damage and one doing 7 damage to each of the sprites. And then she's gonna flip up and drop a shot on each of the other targets. The 2 red caps get 7 damage and the Geth Hound gets
You technically
9
cannot.
damage. You cannot? I thought you could with Magic Missile.
There's a spread with Magic Missile, though. They all have to be within like 10 feet of each other.
Oh,
It is
okay.
literally treated like a machine gun.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking
It's a
know,
spray
dude.
of bullets. But, so do you want to focus on ending the sprites? Because it will. Or do you want to put it toward the other group?
I'm gonna put it towards the other group.
Alright, so you unload on the group of 3, the red caps and the Geth Hound. How many damage to each?
4 damage to a fucking red cap, 5 damage to a red cap, and 9 damage to a Geth Hound. Gary gets up and moves off to the corner so that she's got some cover from the people coming down the hallway.
Okay. That brings it to my poor things.
Oh wait, one more thing.
Are you...
My invisible imp, so as to not sacrifice its invisibility, gently caresses the back of the neck of one of the red caps, and then moves out of range.
Do you put yourself completely behind cover, or are you just standing behind something? It's important.
Cover against the back door.
So full cover, because they're firing magic
Full cover
missiles.
against the back door.
Okay. Alright, so one of the red caps charges forward. He screams, "Prepare to be pummeled!" And then he boots you directly in the chest with his iron boot. Bach. So you need to roll a DC 14 dexterity check.
Oh, wow, I got 14. Cool.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage, but you are not knocked prone.
10 bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
All
and then the red cap that you were already fighting slashes at you 3 times. What's your armor class?
16.
Alright, that's 1 hit, 2 hits, 1 miss. So you take another 18 slashing damage from his wicked sickle. That hurt? That hurt? How's that feel?
That was 28 points of damage in 1 turn. Yeah, that fucking hurt, Jay.
Yeah, how's it feel? You did like 40. Killed my Yeth Hound.
Oh, no.
Confirmed silvered.
Speaking of Yeth Hounds, the other one crashes through. It runs past you, thinking the red caps have this one handled. And
Opportunity
it
attack.
moves past its ally, Grio. Both of you.
Okay.
I get
Starting with Bach.
That's a 23 to hit.
That's it.
Oh, fuck. Dropped a die. That's 14 damage from my silvered greatsword.
Silvered 14.
Yeah, that's only a...
Grio, as it moves across your path, thinking that you are a red cap.
Hey!
Because of your clever ruse.
Well, okay, so as I see it come by, does a 16 hit? Okay.
Yes.
I pull it 10 feet towards me. Does it... So it's running, yes?
It was running past you.
So it gets hit by a ray of frost. So an icy stream shivers forth from my finger that I've dropped the one arm for.
Okay.
And as the Yeth Hound comes by, it creens 10 feet trying to go going to me. So how do we want to resolve that?
Do you want to get hit by a Yeth Hound? What are you going for, bud? Because you're gonna.
I was going to say...
He's going to get hit by a Yeth Hound.
Jay, Vector.
Let's
play with vectors, Jay. How fast was it going?
No. No. I refuse to play this game with you ever. I'm never playing this game with you again. I've learned my lesson off the air.
Come on. All I wanted to...
I think what Strawn is trying to say is he takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
That's what I hear.
The Geth Hound is in the poison.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that he wants to be buried under another NPC.
And,
In the poison.
In the poison. Yes. I will throw you both back into the poison if you wish.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You're buried under Geth Hound and poison. Both of you make saves.
All right, well, let me do my 2d8 damage to the Geth Hound from the snow.
Do that, yeah.
9.
This Geth Hound is just like, what is
9.
happening today?
Looking at Strana's screen is wild.
I was a good
Roll me 1d6 poison damage for the Geth Hound because he succeeded.
5.
And then whatever... Yeah, resolve you as well.
Actually, I was good.
Okay. How much damage from your ice?
9.
9.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
You're trapped in an elevator shaft filled with poison and one angry Geth Hound.
Yes. Oh, well, I'm under...
I'm sure it'll end up fine for you, you
Which
fucking
is actually... I'm under a dead corpse that's been
You're under
bowled over
2,
by a Geth Hound. Let's back this up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the good news is you probably can't breathe, and the poison probably won't affect you for a round
I've done
or
3
two,
rounds already. That's all I have.
as you suffocate.
Ogram, may I skip over you for the moment? Okay. Ogram, you look around and find no source for him. It is likely he's used one of the myriad of teleports that he has at his disposal to exit the situation.
He's got to be running out of spell slots.
Oh, very much so. Though when you guys took a rest, so did he. That brings us to Bach once again.
All right. Sorry, I was looking at spells this time. I realized I'm out of spell slots. So I still have the red caps in front of me. The Yeth is bailed, right?
Well, yeah.
It's not in my immediate vicinity. Okay. I've hit one red cap for 29, I think. So I'll hit that one again.
Okay.
That is fucking 17 to hit.
Okay.
That hits?
Yes.
Okay. 11 points of damage on the first attack. Is he dead?
Yeah, that's gonna end that one.
Okay, second attack going to the other red cap then.
Yep, just
That's
barely.
a crit.
Yeah, okay.
So it's 20, I think fucking 25 or some shit damage, I don't know. Is my max damage.
Yeah, that'll do it, because he's already wounded. God damn it. As the other red cat dies, the Geth Hound retreats whimpering, covered in pustules, and bleeding from its nostrils. The 2 sprites at the back door are in full retreat. This has not gone well.
Machine gun.
You kill them. You shoot them in the back. Merry Solstmas.
Make it snow!
It does. They once again, they explode into a pile of snow as Bach yells this. That brings us to Ogram, alone upstairs, and William Clay saying, "I believe that is enough. I think that will get the message across that they need to send in the big guns. Well done, men." And women.
Tinsel!
I will tell you when enough is enough.
Ogram, where are you?
Pay you no mind. I have a quarry, and I will capture it.
Kitty!
You need help. And now that the police are gone, you should get up there with him.
The who?
The police.
Thank you.
Describe it.
The police? Well, they have this nice light blue outfit on. They're covered in sheets of ice that make plate. That's sort of a shitty plate mail, and they have high-pitched voices because they're all adorable elves and fairies.
Chestnuts!
Not anymore.
They were adorable elves and fairies. Merry Solstmas.
Make it snow.
Now the little things.
So there's one point of entry, right?
What?
Since the elevator's down, there's one staircase that leads up.
Yeah.
Bear trap.
Why? Where?
In the staircase.
Just cause?
Because fuck people coming up or down.
Okay.
Gary's gonna wait for everyone to move back upstairs, and
I was
then
going to
bear
say, better
trap.
yet, you rig it on top of a door so that when they move it, it falls and clamps their head. It's like the bucket water trick.
I love this game.
Even though Ogram makes it clear he will not aid you in finding where he is, there aren't many options, and eventually you do catch up to him searching over, combing over the floors that he's on. You catch up with him at the top of a set of stairs, and just as you catch up with him, he too has caught up with his quarry. You guys catch, the sight of a bloodied and beaten Eladrin diving over a sheet of ice and hiding behind an obstruction as you guys join Ogrim. He fires his wand blindly behind him, forcing you guys to duck for cover. As you guys all enter the room, you find that it is strange. In inner sheets of what appear to be clear ice, forming a maze of sorts. Encased in the ice, you see ancient-looking paper that flicker with a blue fire. Closer inspection to one close to you allows you to see that the blue fire is a constantly updating script. But it basically makes this maze, quote-unquote, of ice.
It's like a server room.
Yes. If that is something that existed in D&D, which it doesn't. So I don't know what this is.
You mean this? Oh, look, it's the computational spell storing room.
Yeah, there it is.
So I just want to say that it's bold of you to assume that Gary had her quarry in line of sight with an auto wand and would have wasted that opportunity taking cover.
If you are willing to take an actual attack, then I'll let you fire back.
He has one of our wands, right?
Yes. Which means that, like, if you see him, and he can see you.
And I'm watching her. She's watching me.
Gary sees him start to take cover and pull out his wand, and Gary just says,
Let's do this.
And returns fire.
Alright, let's roll our D4s at each other. Ogrim, letting you weigh in on this particular event. Do you duck for cover or join in firing at him?
Oh, I definitely join in firing. I'm gonna fire lightning lure though.
Okay.
Brontosaurus.
Amen, bird.
So he's just gotta save.
Okay.
17 damage.
It's a strength save.
Ooh, you rolled an 18 naturally.
Yeah.
On the save?
Yeah.
Alright, then he saved and nothing happened.
Okay, so he does make it over his obstruction. How much damage do you hit him with missiles?
17 damage in the ass.
Okay, 17 damage in the ass. Let me go ahead and do the math on that.
Hurt me.
Yeah, you and Ogrim are going to split this between the two of you. You're going to take 10, and Ogrim's going to take 9. As 3 bolts slam into you and 2 slam into Ogrim.
Kitty.
Ice nearby everyone explodes, and everyone who has been attacked or was attacked near immediately takes more damage as sheets of glass explode for 3d6 cold.
Wait, who's getting hit by this?
You two don't because you didn't take the bait of going for the shot.
Tinsel!
Everybody make reflex saves to avoid the damage.
Just tell me what full damage is. We know how this goes.
Yeah, it's 10 damage going out to everybody.
14.
14? That's enough. You only take half damage, so you'll both take 5. As one of the lists explode next to you, you guys take 5 cold damage. Everybody reroll initiative.
Nat 20.
9.
Rolled 21.
When these perpetual scroll lists explode, they cause local area damage?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius burst of cold.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
It is Gary's turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, are there perpetuating lists near the cover he dove behind?
There are lists everywhere.
Because I can't see him, but Gary can definitely see local explosives. And Gary just screams out, Krampus wills it! And just unloads on all the lists near him.
You're being very naughty. Out of the corner of your eye, you see your name added to the list on your left.
It wasn't already on it?
It goes up on a tier. Like, you just watch the name float up higher on the list. At the top of this one list is now the name in descending order. Gary, Ogrim, Griot. And then several levels down below all that is Bach.
Whoa! Why am I on the list?
You're naughty. You're trying to steal Santa's sack.
Whoa.
You're involved, but you're way lower on the list than these assholes.
Whoa. Listen.
Whoa, wait. Why is Bach talking to me in normal words?
There.
Because you should be rolling cold damage,
Hold on.
bitch.
Yeah,
First of all, Bach's a good kid, alright? You don't blame someone because a company did something bad, you just because they're an employee there.
It's also important to note, as these things go off that there's no hiding where Roy is. A bright red glow demonstrates his location at all times. From behind a bank of destroyed lists and slightly sturdier ice near where these things are exploding, you see the flickering red light that shines from his face. Roll me 3d6, Mitch.
I'm offended still. I have to edit this list before we leave.
10.
Okay. The flickering is getting low.
Sun's getting real low.
It's getting real low here. How you doing up there? Feeling pretty fucking unappreciated, Al. Let me see.
Fucking love you, dude.
You're welcome.
Gary takes cover.
Yeah, it is.
Behind a non-explosive.
Is it Bach?
Are there non-explosives to take cover behind?
No. It's either you're in the room or you're not.
Oh, I'm glad me and Kitty over here. Oh wait, no, Kitty didn't take cover.
It is Bach's turn, right?
Then Gary drinks a potion. There's no cover to be had. Gary drinks a potion.
Question.
Yes.
Do I still have jump active on me?
How long does it last?
Has gone by?
A minute.
I'm gonna go with now.
Okay. Then I run in. I'm going for that. I'm
okay.
Going for him. All right. And I just yell revenge. I'm gonna try and get to him to attack him.
Okay.
Can I get there?
Yeah.
Okay. Bird with a sword rolls 18 to hit on the first one.
That is just enough.
Oh, it's so nice to hear.
It's actually more than enough, but go ahead.
Bird with the words is coming in with 14 points of damage on the first attack, and then I crit on the second attack.
Okay.
Dude, this bird's my new main character. He rolls so much better than anyone else. Fuck.
With your first attack, you are going to be hellish... Oh, no. You know what? Not gonna be hellish rebuked.
Yeah, waste that spell slot on me.
Not gonna.
19 points of damage on the second attack.
Okay. You open up the chest.
Can of whoop ass.
You open up the chest of Roy. He tumbles backward underneath a strange structure of ice, and he is nose flickering. He's fading as far as consciousness, and he's got his hands up in supplication.
Mistletoe.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, I guess I'll speak into the sending stone. I was like, Roy?
It is, it would be his turn. He is conscious, but he's not acting. He's...
Whose turn's after his turn?
That would be yours, my dude.
Perfect. I stride up to him.
He's got his head down, and he's making, like, panting sounds as you come up next to Bach.
In his bowels, lay him in the snow like a disgutted angel.
I pull out my book from my pocket.
Oh.
Deck the halls. I close my book. I grab him by his face and lift him off the ground.
Merry Solstmas to all, and to all a good fight. And he uses his final spell slot to cast Thunderstep.
I cast Vampiric Touch before he gets an opportunity to do that.
Held action goes off first because it goes off a trigger.
Which is you aggressing.
Yeah, so Bach
I'm guessing.
and you, the only ones who were close enough, are going to take 5d10 thunder damage.
Do we make a save?
Yeah, you should try that.
There's a save there. There's a save. Yeah, there is a save there.
What do I roll?
You need to beat a...
Beat it. Roll the 20.
Hold on, let me find a save.
I have it.
Yeah.
Con save 15 unless the save goes up.
No, it's up. It's 16.
Damn it!
What'd you roll?
Wait, how much damage are they taking?
Oh god, it all circled around, dude. I nat failed.
Jay, how much damage are you doing?
5d10.
Fuck me.
That's a 9th level spell?
No, it's a 5th level spell.
Oh no.
Oh no, never mind, my bad. Yeah, no, that's
yeah,
alright,
it is. He's got it right.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's rolling real good too, guys.
I thought it did 1d10
Guys.
plus 1 above 4th. I was like, holy fuck!
Nice.
Yeah. He rolled. He didn't roll below a 6. So he rolled.
Fucker burnt the turkey.
How much?
That's gonna be 41 points of damage.
Jay, I die.
If you take 20 points of damage, Ogrim, where's that gonna leave you?
I'll still be alive.
That's good. He disappears in a flash of thunder, murdering Bach, who is now just a fluff of feathers expelled away.
No, I maintain that Buck is a burnt turkey.
Jay, if I had saved and taken 20 points of damage, I would have been at 1 health and alive.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Son of a bitch, I gotta make another one.
It is important to note, though, that Bach brought him to 1 hit point.
God damn it.
It's important to note that Ogrim gets exploded. His eyes turn into cat eyes for a second and goes, "Death will get you." And then he stomps downstairs, finds another
How many slots
hostage.
you got, bud? Okay.
Yes, it is my last slot.
I'm gonna make you actually roll it. The last 2 times I give you a full heal, but I know it doesn't actually do that, so
Okay,
roll,
cool.
roll
I'm
this
fine
one.
with that.
Can I say my last words?
Yes.
Hang on, I think I know what they were.
Merry Solstmas to all.
Aww. Bach's name is erased from the naughty list.
Wait, technically he's in bleed out, right?
No, he's
Let's
fucking
just-
Did
toasted.
enough fucking damage.
Let's just not.
Technically he's in bleed out, right?
I'm so glad that we get to meet Terry or whatever the other character's name is. So the last thing we're going to end on is the sound of William Clay saying, "We've done it. We've succeeded. The FBI is finally showing up to this event, just as we hoped." And as he says that, you hear on your sending stones, "This is the Federal Bureau of Ice." Or sorry. Hold on. Fuck. I fucked it up.
You fucked everything
I'm so
up.
bad.
How dare you fuck it up?
But mostly Randall. You
I
fucked
fucked
Randall
Randall
up the most.
Dude, how do I die twice from 2 net fails separately in different situations?
Because you know what is necessary.
God damn it.
This is the
Commitment, Randall. Commitment.
This is the Fairy Bureau of Ice. Come out with your hands up and give up immediately, or we're going to wreck your shit. And as they say that, you guys feel a weird sensation. Everyone who has magic ability, which is every warlock, every magic item, and everything suddenly shuts down.
I don't have any magic items.
The assault
I have the
wand.
wand. Okay, I got it.
If you have slots, these will be the only slots you have, because all magic has just been cut.
No magic.
The
field.
ley
Fuck
lines have been severed. There is no power to the tower.
you. Giggity.
And with that, as the ley line shut down, the only thing that fueled the last lock on the seal that holds the sack, in a room deep underground, Theo watches a door open and the lights shine in his eyes, even though everything goes dark. Hey Tavern Goers, thanks again for joining us for another adventure on Torchlit Tavern. Hopefully you've been listening to us leading up to Arc 4, but if not, you can always go back to our beginning, or, if you are less inclined, I have provided a summary of the story so far at the beginning of episode 50. If you are looking for other ways to listen to us, we can be found on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Podbean, or any of your preferred podcasting services. Please continue to share, like, and most importantly rate us on whatever your preferred service may be. We have no designs on any vast empire, but the more you help, the more we can share our small, silly story with others. If you truly love our show and want to go above and beyond our dreams, you can support us on Patreon at Patreon.com/Torchlit Tavern, where we can reward you with bonus content, including blooper episodes, additional lore, or bonus episodes. If you wish to reach out to us, you can contact us directly at torchlittavern@gmail.com or visit our website at torchlittavern.com. We also can be found on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter by searching Torchlit Tavern. You can find me, Jameson Oxford, on Twitter at Agent Beige. You can find Ryan at Ryan SCB Santos on Twitter. You can find Jeff at Big_J_the_Badman on Twitter, and you can find Randall on Instagram at Argo Omega. Additional music used in this episode was from Incompetech.com, used under the Creative Commons license. The songs used were Deck the Halls B, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, Dance of the Tuba Plum Fairy, and Angels We Have Heard on High, all by Kevin MacLeod. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget, feck your warlock dear.